Kia ora, and welcome to Living Life as Easy As with Happiness. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. 3 short little weeks ago, I could not fit into this gorgeous little number, and here we are 3 weeks down the track, and I am rocking this gorgeous little number. I absolutely love it. So how have I done it? How have I gone from just in 3 short weeks, or probably 2 short weeks, being able to fit into something like this that I couldn't get anywhere near me just 3 weeks ago? I just am so excited about what I haven't discovered, but what I came across. I just want to share it. More people need to hear about this in case you guys are struggling out there with your weight or your lethargicness or bloatiness or water retention. Because you won't believe what I came across that's helping me to finally get back to where I'm feeling healthy. So for me, it's about feeling healthy and being healthy, more about weight, because I love to be able to have the energy and the drive to get out there and go and do what I want to do. And I can't do that when I'm feeling heavy and frumpy and overweight and water retention, and all of that comes with lethargicness. And so when I came back from the cruise, yes, I indulged on the cruise, and I indulged at Christmas time. And so after Christmas, that's it. I hit the road running, and I was ready to get back to a gorgeous, healthy Nessie. And I just couldn't. I was struggling so hard, and I was eating everything right, well, what I perceived to be right, all these healthy foods. We know what we know until we know, and by golly, when we know, it's so exciting. So I was eating all these gorgeous healthy fruits and vegetables and just getting so frustrated, because instead of feeling better and healthier and losing weight, I was gaining weight. I had water retention. My gut was just feeling like, oh my God. It was so painful at times. And I had all these I had back boobs, I had muffin top over my jeans, and I just felt so drained as well. And the frustration that I was feeling, because I thought I was doing everything right. And I think a lot of you out there might be feeling the same. You feel like you're doing everything right. So what? What is stopping me from losing the weight, for feeling healthy again, for getting back my energy levels? Because I thought, salads and vegetables and fruits and all those gorgeous things and nuts, and I'm like, it should be just falling off me, and I should just be feeling on top of the world, but I wasn't. And I just people were saying, Nessie, you're 50 this year, it's just what happens. It's what happens when you turn 50, everything starts going a little bit, and I'm like, I wasn't buying that. So I hit the Google, started the research. I researched, I read, and then I came across an article and a video by Dr. Steven Gundry, and I'm going to be putting these links below and the information below so you can keep up. There's too much for me to talk about on this video, but I just want to give you something to start with, to hopefully motivate you onto a journey to discovering more about what I'm going to talk about today. Because I'm so excited what it's done for me. I mean, right, it's just got to share it. So this Dr. Steven Gundry was talking about bad, healthy superfoods. And they're gorgeous foods which we are believed and led to believe are really healthy for us, but they're loaded with lectins. So it's like I said, it's too much and too scientific for me to get into what lectins are. We're also going to talk about polyphenols, but I can write in the description where you can find out information about the lectins and the polyphenols. So lectins in food are what I believe to be causing me my water retention, the weight gain, the drowsiness, the lethargicness, and the awful happenings going on in here, and the pain. And lectins are found in foods that were perceived to be healthy, good for us. Got to consume these vegetables and fruits. So they're in tomatoes, cucumbers, potatoes, all these wonderful, all hidden in what we're thought to believe, these wonderful good foods for us. So when I hit the ground running and I'm trying to get back to where I want to be, I was having tomato, cucumber, lettuce. Lettuce is okay for you, lettuce is good for you, but cucumber, tomato, capsicum salads, and I'd throw in some lettuce and maybe some salmon. But because of the tomatoes, the cucumber and the capsicum, they're all really high intensity lectins. And it's the lectins, remember, that's causing me all the issues within my body. It's reacting with my DNA. Doesn't mean to say it's going to be have the same reaction on you, but it could be. And so it's worth investigating to see if it is, so then you can start getting on that healthy road. So I was eating these vegetables in huge quantities. I was having tomato, cucumber and red capsicum salads for lunch, and then I was also having it as my salad side dish when I was eating my dinner in the evening. So I was having huge quantities, but it was really high intense levels of lectins, and that's why I ballooned so quickly, because I was consuming so much, but on the belief that I was doing the right thing for myself. So that was the frustration. But now I know, oh my gosh, I have got rid of tomatoes, cucumbers and red capsicums, and I'm replacing this with foods that are high in polyphenols. And that's blueberries and salmon and grapes, and I'm having coconut yogurt as well, eating a lot of healthy leafy greens, all really, really good for you. So, and then the weight just, whoa, like within 1 week, I couldn't believe the change that happened in 1 week. Like 1 week of stopping those tomato, cucumber salads and just going to blueberries and grapes for breakfast with a little bit of coconut yogurt and my beautiful almond delights. I've shared that recipe with you, sprinkled on the top, mwah, and a bit of cinnamon, absolutely heaven. So it's a gorgeous way. I feel so much better now, and just, oh, when you know what you know, oh, it's just so neat. I love knowledge. Knowledge is a wonderful thing. So if you are struggling, maybe that is what is the cause, so it's worth probably looking into it. Lectins and polyphenols are the good things, and lectins not so good. That's for me and my DNA. So I know there's some skeptics out there. You're probably thinking, oh my God, she's probably got a Nancy Gantz on. Well, look, there's no Nancy Gantz, just a pair of little knickers. So I'm not trying to fool anybody. I truly have lost quite a lot of weight in the last 2 weeks. I was feeling quite puffy and awful. I couldn't wait to get home and take my bra off, and I was feeling quite lethargic. And so to have my energy levels back to where I like them to be, you know, turning 50, I want my high levels, so I've got a lot of living to do. And yes, I'm feeling really good to have had this discovery, and so good I want to share it with you, just in case there's someone out there who's struggling. If you know somebody who's struggling with that final bit of weight loss or that lethargicness, and they feel like they're doing all the right things, maybe send them this, and it might just help them out, and might send them on a search of discovery that could change their lives. Who knows? Anyway, I absolutely so excited. I can't believe that. Those healthy foods that I thought are not so healthy. So do your research out there, see what you come up with. I'd love to hear it if you decrease lectins from your diet and that you have a great energy boost and weight loss. I'd love to hear all about it. There are some good things to having tomatoes. Apparently the lectins are in the seeds and the skin. So if you take the seeds out and take the skin off, and then you can eat the tomato flesh if you're a real tomato lover. But read up about it and learn. Oh my God, it's so good. Anyway, as easy as is, I hope I can help somebody today. And if you know somebody that it can help, please share it along, subscribe, like, and I'll see you next Monday. Much aloha. Bye.